Okay, let's do this again. Make it shorter this time. So you got blinking NES, and we're going to fix it today. So, there's a lot of tape around my Genie. I took off the flap. And this one, completely destroyed. Cut the bottom of the shielding out to fit it in my top loader. But good news, it works on top loader anyway. Purple PCB Game Genies have thinner PCB and fit in the top loader. Granted, it still takes a lot of force to shove it, jam it in there, but it works. And I've pried it out, and the gold one, with plier a few times, and it works fine, no damage. But we're gonna basically just leave it in there, so you can combine multiple Genies together, but basically one's good enough for now, and I'll show you that some other time. But anyway, so if you press start, it's like there's no, you never put a Genie in the first place, and no codes are entered. And that's that. So no harm in just leaving it in all the time, because if you don't want it in, you just press start and with no codes in, and it's like you never put one there in the first place. Anyway, so I put a lot of tape on the back here, but I'm gonna tape it up anyway, so I don't care if I have extra tape on the back, because the front of the label is good shape. So I'm going to just cut off some of the existing, pry some of the tape here, and with the scissors just on the edges. And I'm gonna, alright, so we got off as much tape as we can in the front, and the back is gonna stay taped up, not a big deal. So, now we're gonna take and there's my regular top, not the front toaster, what they call toaster now, not a top loader. I'm gonna take some tape. I'm going to take, because see, Genie's a temporary fix for the blinking light, because, well, you can disable the lockout chip, but Genie's only temporary because you don't leave it on permanently, although I do. And so you basically, every time you take it in and out, it wears out the contacts. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a layer. Basically, we're going to connect these two together. Alright. And you can tell which way it goes together, even though I messed it up, because there are screw holes in the back. And these are the front notches where the flap used to go. So I'm going to take one layer. I added too many last time and it wasn't fitting, so I mean, it was a pain in the neck to pull in and out. So we're just going to add one layer like this. Then you get the nice stuff. Reach out. Alright, and we're just going to wrap one layer. Alright, and then one layer has been wrapped. And a little bit extra on the edges. We just wrap one layer. And even if it wasn't shoved together, I mean, even if I hadn't cut out the bottom of the gold one, I would still tape it together. Keep it one piece, and I'll explain why in a second. Now, we're going to take our taped up Genie, and we're going to shove it into the Alright, and we're going to shove it in here, like so. Or actually, no, not this way, sorry. This way. And I'm gonna take a, this looks ugly, so I'm gonna take a layer. It's peeling off anyway, but who cares? I'm just going to leave it like that. I just added one layer to the bottom to make it smooth looking. And now we are going to try and shove this way, sorry. No, this way. Yeah, because this side is the connector and has to go in the, and this is where your game goes in, this side, so. See how it takes a little bit of force. And it's hard to get back out once you layer it. That's why I wanted to take off tape and put only one layer. But unfortunately it doesn't do that, so. But it's good. It's tight, but not too tight. So, there you go. Now, as you can see, I don't know if I have flash on. Oh, flash turned off by mistake. But we don't need flash. We have plenty of lighter. But as you can see, I think my phone is messed up. Sometimes flash turns off after it like overheats or something on my Galaxy S4. But anyway, so as you can see now, it's kind of hard to see, but as you can see, you can use 3 genies, but 2 is good enough. As you can see here, the connectors sticking out of the thing. So basically what we do is we just leave it in all the time. And so I'm going to run into the back of the TV. I went to Costco basically for like $1,000. I got this Samsung UN 55JS 700D FXCA. But there's only one component basically on the back and 4 HDMI, but only one component. As you can see, I have a antique VCR DVD combo up there, silver gold video, DV2140, and so even as a component in the back, output only no input. So here's what we're going to do now. We are going to switch to source and put on. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I have to raise the lights here a little bit. It says no signal. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why, but alright. You just press source and you select whichever source you want. And I have to go in the back. I have a switcher in the back. There we go. I was connecting an AV switcher in the back so I can put multiple devices. Since I only have one shared component /AV. input. It's shared, but it's for both component and AV. Works for AV devices, but can't use a component switcher. Weird. You can use a regular switcher, I think. So it does lead to a lot of disconnecting and connecting and maybe wearing out the ports in the back, but oh well. So now my VCR's on. And I don't have an official INS adapter, but I have universal and a gray RF box thingy that came with it with the Nintendo. And a whole bunch of others, like I have the Freedom Connect and all that. I've also to make the NES joysticks wireless, but I'm just going to show you for now. Okay, so hopefully this works. I'm just going to start. We're just going to play some old-fashioned Mario Brothers, and oops, sorry, I pressed on by mistake. That's what it's pointing. Anyway. So I'm just going to show you. See, there's the Nintendo. Genie sticks out permanently full time. And now, all you do is, and it becomes like a top loader. And the thing sticks out full time. And you just leave the Genie in there because it's taped together, it's so tight it doesn't pull out when you pull the cartridge out. And then you just put like a roll of like tape or something. And let's see, one roll of duct tape and well, that's enough to keep it from dropping. It doesn't drop anyway, it's pretty sturdy. Or 1, 2, 3, and possibly one more. Let's see. There, 2 just in case. Alright. And that keeps it from slipping. It's a little high. But anyway, as you can see, you just push the cartridges to the side next to the controller port. Be very gentle. I've actually never even used cartridges. It stays put even without any support. Turn it on. And no more blinking because I have to adjust my VCR. Channel. Alright. And no more blinking. There is gray screen, but the thing is not blinking any longer. Mark the Rachel Brown Box. Just the pod one more time. Okay. Okay, and now you just hit reset. There you go. Hit reset on the Nintendo, the Genie pops up every time. And it works. And as you can see down below, red light is steady and there's no blinking. So, I will show you even stays put without support. And you just turn her off. When you take it out, the Genie stays in all the time. So the 72 in the back never wears out because it just stays in there all the time. It makes full connection. Just make sure it's in there, yeah. And the next time you want to start up a game, you just start her up, power her on, and no blinking, and voila, she's on. No blinking. And there you have it. Simple solution. So you just tape up two Genies together, and as you can see, no blinking light, and that's that. Voila. I can go a little bit further back just to prove to you. I'll only cover half the screen here, but just to give you an idea. See? Off and on. See? And no more blinking, I guess. And now. And now, if I take out these, stuck, but it won't come out. But there's no need to. You just leave it in permanently all the time. Look at that plier. I don't want to damage it. Look at the plier. It's coming up. Wiggle it back and forth. There you go. Now it's up. But the trick is that you don't need to take it in and out because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what this looks like. See, it doesn't work at all. It's a gray screen. It's a totally gray screen. Nothing is showing up when I put Mario Brothers in. You're not really supposed to blow into it because the moisture and condensation can cool the contents, but you used to do it back in the old days anyway. Oh, hey, it works if you leave it in the up position. Wow. Yeah, I guess Genie bend things out enough that you never have to push it down. You just leave it upright position and it works. Holy cow. Wish that's how it worked back in the old days. Oh, it works. Hey, never used to. Wow. Because that's where the connector is. Why would you have to push it down? So it must be really bent out of shape. But hey, neato, it stays upright and it works. Without the Genies. But the Genies are a good solution, and that's what I'm going with. That's what you see. It's upright, and you just, I'm going to show you, see? It's just sitting there upright, and it's, see, it's just sitting upright, and it's not even, wow, look at that. Totally cool. And I'm getting a picture on the screen. Holy cow. Yikes. Shoot. But hey, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. But anyway, there you have it. Some great ideas to stop your Nintendo from blinking. Now we're going to put the Genie back in. Just for the hell of it. This was a gray screen, but no. So you just have to reset once or twice, but usually when the pins are bent out of shape, it doesn't work at all. So, but yeah, you see Genie's in, the cartridge is sticking out, and it's holding. It's not actually, it's working because it's not falling down, and it's staying put, even though it's sticking out. So that's great. Or you can do it the other way like I did. But either way, it doesn't matter. These are some great ideas how to get it to work. So I won't turn on the top loader and show you, but it does work. And some wavy lines on the screen, but this is better picture and I like it, so I'm gonna keep both. But top loader looks like it had a burnt spot in it, so it was only 36 bucks, but this is not bad either. So, but either way, it doesn't matter. So here you go. Thanks for watching.